Hello everyone and welcome back to Red Dead Redemption. We are back in Blackwater once again and we are doing the last mission of this act of the game.
Oh, really?
Yep.
What do you want, Marston?
My family. I've done what you asked.
No, you haven't. This is the land of opportunity, and I gave you the opportunity to save your family, and you failed. How could I possibly reward you?
Marston, you're a public menace. We should have had you killed.
I wish you had. But since you didn't, where's my family?
Spare me the noble savage fall on the sword tripe, will you, old boy? It's nauseating. You don't wish to be dead. You're an insignificant creature desperately clinging on to life like the rest of the scum in this town. Yeah, I know, it's tough. You like Dutch. He's a charming fellow. He makes sense. He's like one of those nature writers from back east. Only he takes things a tiny little step too far. Rather than just loving the flowers and the animals and the harmony between man and beast, he shoots people in the head for money and disagreeing with them.
He's a goddamn killer.
Now, I'm not a great intellect, but the metaphysical leap from admiring the flower to shooting a man in the head because he doesn't like the flower is a leap too far. So, I know it's easy. You see, me and Archer, we're the bad guys. We enforce the rules. Now, while the rules may not be perfect, they're really not so bad.
Exactly. What's the alternative?
Yeah. See, I'll tell you what the alternative is. It's not complicated. It's about one man and his gun versus another man. Sure, civilization may be dull, but the alternative, Mr. Marston, is hell.
And the way you enforce this civilization, this freedom for men to like or not like flowers, or whatever in God's name you were just talking about, is to kidnap a man's wife and son?
Well, I know there's contradictions. I'm not going to lie to you. Yeah, as I said, I'm not a great intellect. Now, after the debacle with the army and the bank, we have to put Mr. Vanderlyn to rest ourselves. Will you help us?
Do I have any choice?
Now that you mention it, no.
Then what was that pretty speech in aid of?
I don't rightly know, but it sure felt good saying it.
Shall we, Mr. Marston?
Let's go.
Now keep your finger off that trigger until we get out of Blackwater.
Come quick! Take a look at this thing!
But I mean, I should probably practice with this thing, you know. I haven't really used a Gatling gun on a, whatever this crappy armored car is supposed to be.
Yeah.
So how do you feel?
Aim it at the guys up front.
So how do you feel about turret sections?
Machine of yours seems to be turning a few heads.
Our armed forces have no equal. We have made incredible progress the past few years.
Is that what you
And
call
this
it?
isn't much more than a simple prototype. You should see what they're working on in Virginia. Soon there will be no war we can't win.
Turret sections with, well, moving turret platforms.
They put word out a large
I mean, they can be alright.
Vanderlyn's gang needs constant supplies,
which shake all over the place and you can't really aim at anything.
Starting to lose me a little.
Hey, Marston.
I thought you were talking to Fordham.
Well, we'll see how this goes. As we slowly make our way towards the army guys here in this wonder of science.
Look, they brought the machine gun.
Any day now.
We'll make it eventually.
What's the word, Captain?
We spotted one of Dutch's men about an hour ago. I think he took the bait.
Let's get in position then. Have your men ready to run them down if you have to.
Dismiss! Load weapons and get to the sandbags! Move!
Are you ready to finish this, Mr. Marston?
I guess so.
I appreciate that even John is all. What the fuck was that the point of that speech earlier? Just the sheer confusion in his voice just sold it for me.
There they are! Open fire!
Well, currently we are not actually moving, so this is not too bad.
Yeah, this seems fine.
We've had plenty of boring turret sections
Done this a long time ago!
earlier, so this is nothing that we haven't seen before.
We'll kill every last one of you!
Come on, guys, let's get this over with.
Who
Yeah, they do
who-
throw some fire bottles, so might want to be a bit careful here.
I was about to say, who brought the explosives?
They did.
Are they willing to share?
I think that one blew himself up.
Savages!
Did they just use the Wilhelm scream?
They did, they used it sometimes. It's popped up a few times in these videos.
Ceasefire
I think this is the first time I've actually noticed it, though. Did some of our guys just kind of pop in on the right there?
Never mind that, let's go.
Okay.
Oh yeah, the hitbox on this car is kind of stupid. I mean, we try to aim to the front, or towards the front, and the bullets will just bounce right off. If we are, yeah, like that.
bumpier off the road!
Well, I suppose it's good for the drivers that, we can't accidentally shoot them in the back of the head.
Well, I mean, yeah, but it would also help if we could hit something in general.
Yeah.
What is it with these people?
So yeah, this is kind of a bumpy ride. It's really, really annoying to try to hit anything. Especially when the bullets just bounce off.
Kill those bastards!
Yeah, seriously, like, what? Who thought that was okay?
Yeah, this is not great. And there's really no way to avoid taking damage in all of this, so we just have to kind of use our medicine here.
So, be sure to stock up before this mission. Got it.
Yeah, and one thing I did not mention earlier was that when we complete all the hunter challenges, we gain the ability to create vitals when we skin animals, so it's just kind of jerky stuff like that, which also restores our health.
I think you did mention that, actually.
I think I just mentioned the plant tonic, but same deal basically, but this is for health instead of Deadeye.
Okay, well, either way, it does sound vaguely familiar.
They just keep on coming.
So how long does this section go on for?
This is not too long.
Okay, that's good, that's good.
Well, Mr. Marston, it seems like your mentor Dutch no longer looks quite so kindly to his student.
That man is insane.
So it seems.
I think we need to get him before sundown.
As you say, Captain. Otherwise, he'll be gone again.
And what if I say no?
Now, before I shoot you myself, let me just point out the obvious. The one person we have left that can appeal to Mr. Vanderlyn is the last person we know who knows him. Your wife.
That won't be necessary. Mr. Ross, Captain, let's go.
Mount up, men. Let's move out.
Well, that's kind of a dirty threat there.
Well, that's nothing new from these guys.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. But yeah, that's dirty regardless.
It's kind of their MO.
Lee Vanderlyn has built himself a fortress in the mountains.
He's crazy, but he certainly ain't
You've
stupid.
already seen that place, right? McDougal told me you went up there with that Indian chap.
I seen it all right. We'll be lucky to last 5 minutes with this many men.
Governor Johns is going to be very pleased.
Nate Johns? What's he got to do with any of this?
Let's just say he has a vested interest in cleaning the filth out of this region. I don't think our old friend Dutch realizes what a great favor he has done us, inciting all this hate among the natives.
Like you needed an excuse.
See, this is what happens when you fraternize with savages. How could you ever follow a man like that?
How could you ever follow a man like Ross?
Vanderlyn is a psychopath, a murderer, and a rapist.
Ross don't seem too different. Dutch was a good man once. A far better man than you.
So what made him this way?
I don't know. Bastards like you. Seeing that things never change.
Or maybe the mask just fell off.
Anything to get you sons of bitches off my
Either
back.
way, there's an asshole at the top.
Mr. Marston, I thought you'd have gleaned that much by now.
You think you're so clever, don't you?
No, it's you who thought you were clever. You thought you could just walk away from your old life. Make no mistake, we have been watching.
Don't speak to me.
You're really an ungrateful slug, Marston. All we need now is Father Christmas. Instead of punishing you for your...
You know, I can't really blame him for being ungrateful to these guys.
Punish my wife, too.
Oh, please. She's hardly innocent.
Don't you talk about her like that.
Oh, I would never talk ill of dear Abby. Do you call her Abby or Abigail? I prefer Abby. No, I like the woman. A little rough for my taste, but very pleasant.
I can't wait to put a bullet in your head. When will this be over?
It's you who's been dragging it out, not us. We sent you to Fort Mercer with the simple task of killing Bill Williamson. Next thing you know, you're running all over Mexico like a headless chicken.
And now it's Dutch.
He's the last one of your merry band, is he not? Then you can go back to your farm, or what's left of it. If need be, you can always send your wife back out to work. I hear she works hard.
Go to hell.
Yeah, seriously, why? I do not blame him in the slightest for being ungrateful to these guys.
How many deaths you are all responsible for? How much money you took from pockets of hard-working citizens?
We did more for the people with the money we took than the damn government ever did.
Good God! This flawed philosophy of yours again. If you wish to argue the finer points of ethics, I suggest you learn to read first.
And I suggest you learn how to shoot people in the front, not the back.
Okay, did they finally stop talking? I think they might have. For now. I could have skipped ahead to the destination, but I decided to actually leave this ride in because, I mean, there's some pretty nice views along the way here, and I don't know, it just felt right, I thought.
Yeah, no, this is a pretty scenic route. Like, if nothing else, this game has some very stunning visuals.
It really does for a game from 2010.
This game never got ported to anything, right?
No, it didn't, because the code was, as I mentioned before, it was just a complete mess, basically, so they couldn't really make it happen.
That is kind of a shame, but I totally understand.
The best you can do is play it on the Xbox One X, which runs at a native 4K, which looks phenomenal.
And soon to be the Series X,
Indeed.
if you want to play at 4K. The Series S apparently doesn't do 4K, I think?
It doesn't, I don't think. At least not in newer games. I don't know if it does on the... Actually, I think they said that it only does lower resolutions. I didn't really pay that much attention, but that sounds about right.
Yeah.
Because by the time I actually publish this video, the Series X and Series S will probably already be out. But never mind that. Hey, maybe I'll actually upload somewhat promptly this time around. Because I mean, the schedule has been erratic, to say the least. And I'm kinda glad that we are starting to hit the home stretch here finally.
Yeah, there's what, like 4 more videos after this one?
Something like that.
Let's go.
So you're the one who's gonna kill him?
Dutch? Yep, that's what they keep telling me. But if you feel like doing it, please be my guest.
This is suicide, if you ask me. My scouts have seen that fort of his.
You, blow that gate open. Move, soldier.
Go! Get down!
What was that voice?
Did they take an intern from summer camp?
I think that was Pee Wee Herman.
Ah,
Come on, boys! Everybody move in!
can't say he would have been my first pick for a game like this, but you know.
Cover is for chumps. He says as he's about to get shot to bits.
Did you shoot that guy on the right, or did he just die before you could get to him?
I'm not sure. I did paint targets over him, I think. It's kinda hard to pay attention sometimes.
Hold it steady!
Son of a bitch! You should have run away.
Move forward!
Come on!
Okay, come on guys. We are moving forward. Come on.
We're going, come on.
Covering fire! Brace yourselves! They're coming again! Shoot!
Well, so much for that guy.
We knew him well. Sorta.
Where did all these fools come from?
Okay, this cover sucks.
We need cover! Come on!
Yeah, you need a taller rock.
Don't make me pull this trick, mister.
Push into the village! Come on, let's finish this! For the love of God!
They're not up here. I was just scouting ahead, let's say.
You have the Gatling gun, Marston!
Oh good, more Gatling guns.
Not bad, Marston! You want more?
wouldn't be a proper final mission if there wasn't a Gatling gun involved. Well, final mission is a little bit inaccurate, but final mission of this part of the game anyway.
Yeah, given this game, I would not expect a climactic mission without the Gatling gun.
At least that didn't take too long, I suppose.
Right, Marston. We'll take 2 men with us. The rest will stay here and take care of the wounded. They'll plant charges at the gate. You and I'll provide the cover fire. All right, man. Blow that gate open. Get
That
ready.
man does have very impressive facial hair.
Come off. We need time to set these explosives. I see you, coward.
It's a miracle you fools aren't dead already!
This is the United
Any day now, guys.
Those guys are actually kind of hard to see in the dark, or is it just me?
No, it's not just you, they are pretty hard to see.
Well, I guess that's one way to up the difficulty for a mission. Just set it at night in the dark mountains.
I'm getting good at this.
Don't just stand there. Do something.
I do like how they go. I don't just stand there, do something when we have been killing every guy except that one.
Wait, was that the guy setting up the explosives telling us to do something?
I think it was the guy with the great facial hair
Oh,
there behind the rock.
Fire in the hole!
yeah. I kind of feel like we've been the one doing the lion's share here.
Looks like it's me and you, John. You should have stayed at home. You better follow me.
This is an interesting role reversal.
For the government, John. After all I taught you, I'm ashamed. I don't have. You're weak.
Okay, staying in cover, very good.
You never had the stomach for this. For what? You got no idea what you're killing for. You never can see what I can see, John. I'm too scared. You'll never get me to surrender. You bet. God damn it.
Working on it. So yeah, obviously we're not gonna get anywhere if he's just gonna blast us with the machine gun, so let's just smoke him out of there.
You son of a bitch! God damn it! You'll never take me alive, John!
Why did I put those flammable lanterns right next to my minigun? I should have planned ahead.
You know, I really like the idea of that, but I kind of feel like it would have been a little cooler if they didn't just tell you what to do and you had to suss it out for yourself. Or if there were other solutions to this too, that could have been fun.
So now we'll just pursue Dutch to this cave. And if I know this mountain at all, there aren't really all that many places he can go at this point.
You're just like me, John. You can't change who you are. I ain't like you.
John, please, put your gun away when you climb the ladder.
No. Also, that ladder on the side can actually be kind of hard to see.
Yeah, I couldn't find it at all till you started climbing it.
You can't erase the past, John. Killing me, it won't make it go away.
That's where you're wrong.
Is he?
No, I don't think he's wrong about that.
Hello again, John. Hello, Dutch.
We gotta stop meeting like this.
Sure.
I got a plan, John.
You always got a plan, Dutch.
This is a good one.
I don't doubt it.
We can't always fight nature, John. We can't fight change. Can't fight gravity. We can't fight nothing. My whole life, all I ever did was fight.
Then give up, Dutch.
But I can't give up, neither. I can't fight my own nature. That's a paradox, John. You see?
Then I have to shoot you.
When I'm gone, they'll just find another monster. They have to. Because they have to justify their wages.
That's their business.
Our time has passed, John.
So at the end, you didn't have the guts to shoot.
The man's dead, Ross.
Sure. Can I see your gun? Oh, trust me. It looks better in the report that way.
Where's my family?
Your wife was killed in a prison riot last week. So, I'm only joking, dear boy. They were sent back to that Scrabble ranch of yours in Beecher's Hope. They're quite safe and sound.
They better be.
Thank you, Mr. Marston, for everything. I know this wasn't easy for you, but I have to say, you've done your country proud.
Yeah, exactly. See you around, John. Try to stay out of trouble. Come on, Archer. Let's go find somebody else we can annoy.
Well, let's go home.
Are they actually holding up their end of the deal?
Now I know the only compass that I need is the one that leads back to you. And I know the only compass that I need is the one leads back to you. And the burning blisters on my feet will call to hold me as I'm close to fall. Away from the home of your arms I stray, off the radar and into harm's way. Now I know the only compass that I need back to you.
I feel like that song just kind of ended really abruptly.
Kinda, yeah.
Is it always time to end like about there, or?
I think we just timed the ride pretty much perfectly.
Okay.
Jack! Anyone here? Anyone home? Oh, darling. I never thought I'd see this day again.
You no good hillbilly piece of shit! I thought you was dead! I thought you was dead, John, huh? Where you been? Where you been?
You know where I've been, darling. You know.
You saw Dutch, didn't you?
Yeah, I saw him.
And Bill?
Yeah, I saw him too.
And you didn't go back to him?
I left that life. Just as you left yours. How'd they treat you?
Oh, I can take care of myself, John. Wingard got funny on me one time, but I wasn't so ladylike and he didn't try it again. Nor no one else.
How's the boy?
Oh, like you. And like me. Well, he's like a kid growing up without a father.
That ain't fair.
What is fair?
Well, some trees flourish, others die. Some cattle grow strong, others are taken by wolves. Some men are born rich enough and dumb enough to enjoy their lives. Ain't nothing fair, you know that.
We tried to change. I mean, ain't that what you're supposed to do?
We did change. And it's over now. Jack! Jack, come here, boy.
Hello, sir.
Come here. How you been?
Coyotes ate all the chickens and poachers took the cattle. I tried, Father. I tried.
I know you did, son. I know.
And don't you go blaming me, boy. Don't you go blaming me.
I ain't blaming no one, old man, but since you're still alive, there's 4 mouths to feed. And no cattle.
That's a nice way to greet somebody. Why don't I get the warm and tender embrace?
Consider the fact I ain't put a bullet in your embrace, old man. You were supposed to look after the place.
I did. Well, I did my best. Thing is, there was too many of them. I thought you was dead. I wasn't drinking.
Hold your excuses until you figured out which one to use. Jack, go get your bags packed, boy. We got work to do. We leave in the morning. Go on.
Yes, sir.
Where are you going?
Well, it's getting kind of dark now, but in the morning we've got to go get ourselves some more cattle. I've got friends at McFarland's ranch. It's over in Hennigan's stead who can sell us some. Now, Abigail, I hope you learned to cook.
Yes. Didn't I say, rather than some prison, they actually kept me incarcerated in a cooking school for young ladies.